Hi. How you doing? Let me just get my earbuds out here. All right. So, who's next? Let's see. We did Scorpio, I know that. Leo. Nice. Looks like we're knocking the fire signs and the water signs out right away. Come on. Yeah. Are we going to focus now? Yeah. Guess we're not going to focus. Okay, well, whatever. Not going to waste too much time on that, are we? So, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you do not find that your messages resonate from the reading for your sun sign here, hi, then you can go out and you can check your rising sign, Venus sign, moon sign. You can find out what those are if you don't know them by running your natal chart at a place like Cafe Astrology, and that'll help you out a little. You do need to know the time you were born in order to figure out what your what your rising sign is, because that changes every 2 hours. And sometimes it's good just to do them all because, you get more messages that way, right? Just want to, learn more about all that stuff. You can do that there. Now, important. I have one Instagram account, one Facebook account. They are my personal ones. I will not be reaching out to anybody from anywhere. All of the readings happen here for free. I don't offer any paid readings anywhere. And in addition to that, I would not be reaching out to anybody of my own accord on any of my social media accounts unless I know you personally, or unless I wish to speak with you. If you want proof that I am reaching out to you of my own volition on any of my social media platforms, I will happily video chat with you to confirm that that is in fact me. Just don't ask me to do it when I don't have like eyebrows on and stuff, because that would be, not nice, right? Give me a chance to, not have just woken up and be getting ready for work or something dumb. Anyway, with that being said, let's get started. This is your March general reading. Got an itchy nose already. We're going to start with a song that'll get you through the month. Love readings should be happening in 10 days or less, because I'm a little bit behind here. Let's see what the song is for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Allergies might be cropping up for you early, because like my nose is itching like crazy right now. Which it was funny. It's funny because it was fine before. Might also be getting a text message from somebody. We got Falling Away From Me by Korn. Today is here fading. That's when I'm insane. I flirt with suicide. Sometimes kills the pain. Okay. Do what others say. Oh no, that's not that one. I can't always say it's going to be better tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, you know what? If you're dealing with somebody who's got an issue with, some shit that's going on, there are places that you can call. There are crisis centers. There are crisis lines. There's a lot of drop-in therapy resources. Look, a lot of us are going through right now a 2-year anniversary of lockdown or work from home or COVID or any of those kinds of things. That's a big thing, and that's a big deal. And there's going to be a lot of people there are going to be a lot of people who are struggling with their mental health. So if you're dealing with mental health stuff, absolutely go see a professional. Okay? And if you know somebody else who's dealing with a domestic violence situation, then definitely also discuss with them supports that are available to them in their area, because those types of things most definitely need to be handled by the correct people. And, be safe. Be safe. All right? Excuse me. So, Leo. You get the cards with the beautiful backs on them. the Rider-Waite. This is a pain in the ass deck to shuffle. So we're not going to do it like normal. We're going to do it weird because it's a lot of cards. And I do have to work this week, right? So I have to make sure that I don't have like carpal tunnel by the time I finish a whole bunch of readings tonight. Or at least a flare-up of my carpal tunnel. It's fine. I've had carpal tunnel since I was a teenager because I used to work in a kitchen. So, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do Gypsy spread for you. It's a modified Gypsy spread because I've taken out one of the rows. It's going to be past, present, present hidden, and then the future energies. This is for March only. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Twist for fairness. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for energy propelling you forward into the month of March? We have first, Page of Wands. Somebody is coming in with a passionate message. They've got something to say. Could have to do with a creative endeavor or an idea. But it's exciting. Did I just turn something over? No, we're good. I think we're good. We're good. Cool. What else? Okay. We have the Emperor in the reverse. Let me just get through this row and then we'll talk about it, okay? This is Aries energy. This is a tyrannical Aries energy, actually. Followed by the Five of Pentacles in the upright, Four of Swords in the reverse. This is, can be viewed as a boss or a father figure, tyrannical energy. It's masculine, heavily masculine. Somebody on the warpath, I'm hearing. Then we have the Three of Wands, last card. Whoop. We're not taking all of, well, maybe we should. We will. And then the Knight of Cups. We just got our present energy cards all at once here. So we're going to take them. Oh, holy. Okay. Wow. We won't let that happen again, though. We won't let that happen again. Somebody is saying that. We won't let that happen again. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we got thus far here. Because we got a lot that came out. And normally I would be putting it back in the deck, but I felt extremely compelled to keep it all out. So, let's talk about it. We'll just move all this down and we'll talk about this first. Passionate offer coming into you first here. It's not even an offer, really. It's a message. There's passionate communication coming into you. Communication that has to do with an idea or a creative endeavor. And I feel like this is somebody who is a naysayer or somebody who's coming in and kind of pissing on your parade, Leo. This is an angry Aries energy. Typically it's viewed as masculine. Could be tyrannical father energy, like tyrannical paternal energy. It also is viewed as an angry boss. Somebody who is controlling a situation by rule of force. Somebody who rules with an iron fist, I'm hearing. Warlike energy. And what this has done is it's made you feel left out in the cold. This is a feeling rather than a reality, though. You couldn't actually deal with this. It's not like you have to deal with being left out in the cold. You just have to understand where your sanctuary is. Could be within yourself. Could be that you have allies and that you need to remind yourself that you have allies. But there's somebody here who's not pleased with the fact. It could even be, I'm hearing that it might even be jealousy actually, you could be getting undermining messages from somebody. Somebody might be coming in, because this is also fire energy, the same as your Emperor here. This person, this Aries individual, or a person with Aries in their chart, could be sending you messages here that are kind of like meant to undermine your confidence, because they're jealous. They want you to think that you don't have a snowball's chance in hell of succeeding at whatever your goals are during March. Naysayers and detractors, I'm hearing. It's time for you to get real, I'm hearing here. With your Four of Swords energy. Normally, Four of Swords energy is about healing, taking a rest and reprieve to go within and really figure out how to flip negative energy into positive energy, gain perspective on a situation. But here I feel like you're ready to go. You've woken up. You've opened your eyes to a situation, and you're surveying the land, ready to embark on a journey. You've actually come to a realization of the options that you have. You're aware of your options now, where you may not have been in the past. Thing is that you have somebody who's come in, and this can actually be a romantic offer, but it's also action. It's not usually offers, it's action. Somebody has come in during March. I don't know why I'm shaken. This individual, this is a Cancerian energy, can also be considered Piscean energy. I feel like somebody is coming in to save the day or save you from this individual who wants to give you a problem. But this is action. This is like rescuer action. Knight in shining armor action. But they're very valiant, very gallant, noble. Also hearing, what is the noble thing to do? You know? In the present energy, you have Piscean energy again in the Hanged Man. This is a need to gain perspective, or to consider all of the perspectives, because this person has decided of their own volition to go ahead and take that pose. If you look, that's not actually, he's not actually bound there. It's kind of behind him. That he's not, the guy can get up anytime he wants and walk off that cross. He's voluntarily hanging there to gain perspective and enlightenment. This is sitting still as well, not making any additional moves, but observing and considering all perspectives in order to be successful during March. Piscean energy on that, if I hadn't already mentioned. Then we also have here this there's a trip over water that's going to be happening for you during March, or at the present time here. This could be that you must take this trip to escape something. It's the inverse. It's funny because if you look, it's actually, if we read the verticals here, it's the inverse in Roman numeral of our Emperor. It's a trip over water. Might this Emperor have to take a trip over water, or be being sent away? You could have to take the trip over water. This can be relocating. It might help to take a trip or to relocate in order to gain some perspective. I think it's more just a little tiny bit of travel though. You know? It's not necessarily, I'm not really getting, there are no belongings in here. If you notice, there's nothing in the boat except the swords. Sometimes they'll depict a chest and stuff like that. Weird. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles next. I think that you're going to find solace by working with a Capricorn individual, feminine energy, or embodying a determined, ambitious resolve during this time. Given that it's vertical with our past energy of the Five of Pentacles, feeling that you're left out in the cold, feeling that you're dealing with a situation where it's like a spiritually bankrupt or emotionally bankrupt or even physically bankrupt feeling. Embodying that Capricorn energy or seeking sanctuary within the company of a Capricorn individual. Doesn't have to be sun sign, could be anyone, but... And then also, you, Strength card. Maintaining your temper, having courage, taming the savage beast within is Leo energy. Yeah. Seems you have healed by reconnecting with your higher self. You do need to take some time. This is typically, you know, honing your craft, working hard, burning yourself in work. It might be that you need to take some time away from that for a moment to examine your options, or you have options to do with this, with your work. But don't hastily communicate. All right? Present energy is warning you to not rush in with communication, or alternatively, it could very well be that you have somebody who would like to rush in with communication, impulsive communication, that has decided not to, at the bidding of this Cancerian Piscean night energy. Somebody has blocked them from doing that, or is preventing them from doing it, or has advised against them doing that. That's good. And then we have Hidden Present. We have one card already out. It is the Six of Wands in the reverse. Right now, and actually it's interesting because this was the same for Sagittarius. Somebody attempting to hide their achievements, trying not to be too much in the spotlight. This is normally triumph, victorious homecoming, victory, performance, achievement, celebration of success. I think that somebody is attempting to silence word of their victories and their success, Leo. They don't want people to make a big deal out of it. This could be you. This could be somebody that you're surrounded by, but this is hidden energy in the present. Somebody is trying to not draw so much attention to their achievements for some reason. I don't know why. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to adjust my camera angle because I pulled myself real close into the table here. And now I look like I'm like 2 feet tall. Sorry. Okay, so they don't, so either you or this individual doesn't really know what to do. They kind of feel like they're frozen. Like they like everything's on pause. They can't do anything. They can't celebrate any of their successes or share any of their successes with anybody. You might feel like you can't really show anybody all of your talents or achievements. Now, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with or that you're surrounded by at this time. Could be because of this passionate message that came in at the hands of this Emperor in reverse. What else is hidden from your awareness at this time? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, I am short. Sorry. 2 seconds. Oh, that is way better. Yeah, sorry. I had to adjust the camera angle. I pulled myself in a little bit closer to the table just because I wasn't really able to show the cards without like shaking, because I felt like it was like I was stretching to reach the camera. For total clarity, I'm like 5'3", so there's no way like I don't have the ability to do all the things. I'm a small person. Okay, so 2 of Wands in the upright. They got the world in their hand. You have the world in your hand if this is you. Just waiting to set out and conquer it. Just looking out over the horizon going, okay, what is my next move? Where am I going? What is my next move? Where am I headed? I could go anywhere I please. Where do I want to go? It's almost like you could literally throw a dart at a map and just go wherever the hell, because you have that many possibilities ahead of you. I'm also hearing could have went anywhere and decided to come here. Excuse me. You could be frustrated about somebody coming to where you are. Okay, yeah, there's conflict. I feel like there's conflict when it comes to conflict within you. When it comes to what your next move is going to be with your career. Or conflict within about where you would like to head next. Not necessarily with your career, though, maybe just in a creative sense, where you'd like to move. Because your ambition and your career are a consideration, but you feel like you could literally go anywhere, you could live anywhere, you could travel anywhere. And that's important to you, is to have the ability to choose that if you want to move anywhere. So that conflict within yourself is huge. You might be concerned that if you do make a choice to choose your career over relocating, like if you have to choose to relocate because of your career, that it might cause conflict. What you don't see is there is a happy home life, happy family life, and ultimate emotional fulfillment coming in for you after a period of conflict. It's going to happen with somebody who has Cancer or Scorpio in their chart. Yeah. My ear is ringing. This is spirits. Somebody wants to actually come forward. It's a Pisces. You see the person holding the fish with the hand raised? They could be somebody who fishes or is a fisherman. This is somebody who is deeply intuitive, poetic, and romantic. You do not work with them. They've been waiting on you in the past. They might have treated you like an option in the past, that Three of Wands up there. You might have turned them down because of that in the past. Or you were completely oblivious to them in the past, but now it's all coming together and you're starting to realize that that cup was offered to you and you might not have even noticed. You might have felt that this person didn't come in with communication fast enough for your liking. That Page of Swords in the reverse. And somebody else might have actually come in and taken some sort of valiant action, that Knight of Cups up there in the past. Some valiant action to keep them at bay. But the thing is, after great conflict comes this, with this person, whom you hadn't realized an offer was coming from. Oh. I don't think you knew this offer was a thing. I think somebody blocked this communication from getting to you from this Cancer, Pisces individual. I think it's a Pisces. They don't work with you. Mary, they don't work with you. They don't have any business reaching out to you, Leo. Oh, shit. Okay, future energy. Okay. Might actually be somebody with the initial K. Kevin, Keith. Kevin, Keith. Or last name King. There was jealousy definitely involved there. This person was thinking that they were doing you a favor, and they won your favor by doing this. You thought they were your rescuer. There's codependency that you're dealing with right now, Leo. I'm sorry, I'm not even dealing with this card for your future stuff. I'm just going to put that right there. This person who blocked this, you don't even know that you don't even know that this actually happened. I think if you did, you'd be pretty pissed off. I'm getting major, like, third eye stuff right now. This is not somebody that you were involved with before. They could have Capricorn in their chart. $256. 256 means something. If you did know them, it could be that you were not entertaining the idea of this whatsoever because they may have been unemployed. They watch you. in the future energy here during the end of March, moving into April, Leo. You have the Five of Swords in the reverse. There is no truce happening. The individual who prevented this connection from happening in between you and this individual, I don't know why I'm hearing the masculine names. Kelly is another one. But these two people, there's no love lost between them. The person who prevented the other one from coming in, there's no love lost in between them. This individual seriously does not like the person who blocked them from coming in. The knight who came around pretending to be your savior, pretending to be the one who rescued you from this individual, or, you know, was like your protector and kept all of everybody else out. That's not good. That's seriously codependent. Like, let's talk about codependency for a second. I know we're at 31 minutes already. Codependency. Let's talk about the trauma triangle for a second. Okay? I know a lot of people talk about codependency and stuff, but there's this thing called the trauma triangle. In codependent relationships, you take on one of three roles. You're either the victim, the aggressor, or the rescuer. And in codependent relationships, at all times, you are one of those three roles within the trauma triangle. Okay? This person views you as a victim, and they consistently take on the role of the rescuer. They take pride in being your rescuer. They place you in a victim position, and they play your rescuer. They place this other person automatically. They paint them and the rest of anybody else into an aggressor position, which makes them, in your eyes, an adversary. This is also how abusive relationships work. You know, like that you and me against the world, baby, and nobody else kind of energy. That's not healthy at all. It's fucking toxic. And, that's really iffy, man. If this person, you know, because of this and the way the roles have been played like this, according to these cards, and you know, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But because of the way this person has portrayed this other person as an adversarial energy, as an aggressor, and you as their victim, and all others who attempt to interfere as aggressors, this person and that person consistently, they do not like each other. They are at war with one another, whether you know it or not. This other person might not even know, or this other person might just not like the person who came in and rescued you from the situation, or kept all the bad guys at bay. They might just, yeah, I think you know where I'm going with that. They might just have a dislike for them. But the person who came in with that energy of, oh, I'll save you, you know what I mean? I think they're taking advantage of the fact that you view them as that knight in shining armor type of romantic energy. The shitty thing is that in the trauma triangle, somebody has to occupy one of those three roles all the time. So when rescuer man decides that he is going to fall into a victim position, either you or somebody else has to be their aggressor or their rescuer. And oftentimes what will end up happening is if there isn't somebody to fulfill one of the 3 roles, they will pull in somebody externally to fulfill that role. So, you know, a family member might be an aggressor, or they might pull in a family member to play referee, and then they, by proxy, become a rescuer when you're having a conflict. And you're the aggressor and they're the victim then. It's really an interesting way that works. And it makes total sense if you really assign the issues in your life to that, if you are living in codependent situations. If you have ever dealt with abuse or you've lived in a codependent family growing up, then you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. Whoops. Okay, so let's talk about the rest of the future stuff here. In the future, yeah, though, there is no truce happening here. Either you are going to find out about this, you're going to ask somebody to fess up to this, and they're going to let you know about it, and you're going to be upset and you're not going to forgive them for it, or this person and that person do not like each other, and they're not going to like each other ever because of this. Okay. Sorry. Lovers. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Leo. With the Tower in the reverse. So that's like a lesser Tower moment with the Lovers in the upright. I feel like this person feels like they're going to come in and they're going to fight for you. They're going to fight for this union. This is a Gemini energy, the Lovers. I think you have a choice to make when it comes to love or a relationship. And it could involve relocating. You could be going on a trip to go decide whether or not you want to be with somebody, or you might have to travel over water in order to decide or to come together with somebody who is your person. I very highly doubt that, I feel like somebody's going to lose out here. But it's interesting, isn't it? Like, look, here's the deal. I'm just going to put this guy over here for a second. What is the deal that we have the 5 of Wands conflict, and then out of the conflict comes the 10 of Cups in the present hidden energy. Then we have the 5 of Swords, which is like, this is truce. You know, this is ceasefire. Here, this is not a ceasefire. This is somebody fighting. You know what I mean? And this is what comes after it. Somebody is fighting for you. They're saying, fuck that. I'm coming and I'm getting my Leo. And there's nothing that you can do about it. I think that's what's happening here. And you're going to be the one who's sitting there in that 2 of Wands energy who's going to get to decide. This might actually, holy fuck. This might be your twin flame. They're coming to you, or you're coming to them. But like, this is like somebody who might have actually like been like, come hell or high water, I'm going to get my Leo. They might have had to fight their own instincts to just move on from this. It's going to be a little earth-shattering, but it's going to be a revelation for you or for other people. It's going to result in a few people falling from grace, I feel like. And again, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest, right? If it doesn't fit, oh well. But like, these are my good cards. Like, they're not the best cards that I have, but they are my motherfucking cards for a reason. These are my ones that I am the most accurate with all the time. This is why. Whoa. Somebody's not happy with that, but it's coming right underneath. our 10 of Cups. It's an offer. Somebody is going to offer you. They're going to tell you, I'm hearing that they're going to tell you, I can give you everything that you have ever dreamed of. I can give you the house. I can give you the kids. I can give you the ring. I can give you the property. I will give you everything under the sun. I will give you the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is everything that you have ever wanted. This is everything that you've ever dreamed of. It's like literally the Four of Swords reversed, Strength card in the upright, which is you. In the present energy, the present hidden energy is that they see the 10 of Cups with you and they're coming in with that fucking offer. Right after that miniature tower, they might have realized after an argument or after saying, fuck that shit, no truce, truce is off. This person is my lover, my life partner. Let the fucking tower fall. It can't possibly be that bad, is what they're thinking. And look, I'm coming in with that fucking offer. That's what they're doing. They're coming for you. They're coming for you. Because they don't think that you're getting what you need. Or they've fought. They have fought. And they, Leo, holy shit. I still have like, I think I'm like halfway through on my signs. Okay, so we got 2 cards left to go. This is a long one. Ooh. Okay. Empress in the reverse. You know. There's a lack of creativity. And I guess the only other thing is that they might find themselves to be infertile. This is Taurus Libra energy. It's also Venus energy. Might be a Pisces Venus sign or a Cancer Venus sign. But they are coming in and they might be a little worried that their offer lacks creativity. Like, or you actually might be saying to them, is this the best you could come up? Like, is this the best you could come up with? You know, I thought you were like all poetic and, you know what I mean? Uninspired, I'm hearing. An uninspired offer. Like you were expecting that they were going to come in with like this big profession of love if they ever did, right? If you even know who this is. You might have no clue who this is because this other person prevented it from ever coming into your awareness. You might have totally written this person off because they didn't have a job or because you were too busy attempting to get to a place where you would be able to hone your craft. Okay. Whoa. We have a flipper. See that one there? Okay. King of Swords. Using your intellect. This could be Aquarian energy. So if you are dealing with Pisces, it's going to be on a Pisces and Aquarius cusp person. That was like February 19th. The need to use intellect. This is masculine Aquarian energy. Higher learning. Innovation. They might approach things, or you might attempt to approach things from an intellectual perspective as opposed to an emotional perspective, attempting to use your logic, you know? Or they're going to try to use logic. Like they'll try to reason with you. Or use, they might tell you to use your head. Try not to take offense to that. Somebody might ask you, were you thinking? You might ask somebody else, what were you thinking? But you're trying to approach this from an extremely logical perspective. This other person's trying to be strategic about how they approach this with you. Okay. Bottom of the deck. I feel like because all of this is happening for you, you're trying to make, this is, by the way, the Six of Cups in the reverse. I think you're trying to make a rational choice here, because it could mean that you feel that you're giving up on a childhood wish or goal. You might also feel like, yeah, this could be definitely somebody who is infertile, somebody who can't have kids. And that might be why it might be a decision where you do need to actually weigh the pros and the cons and make a decision using your head rather than your heart. Because I think that you're really trying to make sure that that's what you want, because you might have in the past thought that you wanted to have children, and now the possibility that that might not ever be a thing could actually be weighing heavily on you going into April. Holy shit, Leo. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at signs, omens, things that'll help you know that you're on the right path during all of this month. Yeah, holy shit. Wow. Don't pay attention to the bottom of the cards. These are oracle cards that I'm using for the purposes of symbolism only and not for the messages on them. This is the Purple Dreams Oracle by If You Love Crystals. So many cards out here. I don't want to ruin this spread, so I'm going to do this a different way over here. Damn. That is extremely detailed. Woo! Holy fuck, Leo. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think you were. I don't think you are. Anyway, let's see here. Right here. Because we're like, I gotta get on this. Because like, it's gonna be a 15-minute reading here. Okay, so we have, yeah, farewell journey. Okay, so this is lavender fields. It could also be a dirt road. Gravel road, country road, canola if you're taking a trip across the prairies, also known as rapeseed if you're in the States. Pay attention to the lavender there. A country back road. The sky might be a little stormy. The day you find out about this, the sky might be purple. Whoa. Sorry. Oh, yeah, heart-shaped cookie. Did somebody give you a heart-shaped cookie once? Look at that. I'll just kind of like off-cam these. Look at the heart-shaped cookie. Somebody gave you a cookie that was decorated like that. Might have had your name on it, but I'm thinking more that it was just decorated really cute. Or you could have been given a cookie for a gift for Valentine's Day at some point by this person, or they gave you, it was a heart-shaped cookie. Right. Jesus. Or you'll know that you're on the right path because you'll encounter a heart-shaped cookie that is ornately decorated. And then we have, oh, terror. Might have been a scary movie thing. Aliens. You might have a moment where you're terrified by something. See a shadow. Feeling like this is an alien dream that you're gonna have. You're gonna have a dream where you and somebody are dealing with like an alien abduction scenario is kind of what I'm getting there. Don't know why. Now we're gonna go with your affirmation. Yeah, sorry. This is why some of these readings are this long, because like when you're listening to, you know, your clairaudience messages and you're getting a lot of this really like, this is an extremely detailed, very specific story. I don't think this is going to resonate for somebody, but it's not going to be for everybody, I'll tell you. Go watch your rising and your moon and your Venus sign. What is the affirmation for our Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus folks? Oh, yeah, and if you're a cusper, you should probably go watch, like, your other, you know, video. So, holy fuck. I gotta say. Okay, whoa. Okay, I am lucky. I don't know, man. This doesn't seem like... I don't want that kind of craziness. I don't know about you. Holy shit. And finally, any poetry messages here. Lucky in love, maybe, here. Is that really lucky, though? Seems like a lot of drama. Okay. Wow. Okay. There you go, Leo. That's for you. Figure it out. I don't know anything about this stuff. I just pull it. So, be safe. Have a fantastic March. I'll see you back here at the middle of the month for a relationship reading. Although this kind of did seem like a little bit of a relationship reading, if you ask me. Damn. Have a great one. Bye.